think, no? So syllabus for that IAC is section 2, that is 3 chapters from section 2. Okay, is that clear? Yes. First IAC we have taken on 2 chapters, probably 2.5 chapters from section 1. So for second IAC, these 3 chapters for section 2 will be there. Okay, so we will start with the particular point, whatever we have discussed in the previous lecture. Okay, my voice is audible to all? Screen is visible? Yes, give some responses.
Yes, ma'am. Visible, audible.
Okay. So this is chapter number 6, that is IT and government. Okay. So in this, initially we have discussed the information technology and what is its moral significance in the business. Then IT code of conduct we have seen. Then government, how it is acting as a stakeholder. So in one another way, always the government is related with the business. So always it is acting as a stakeholder for particular business. मग त्याच्यामध्ये बघितलं आपण how the government is related with business or business, government and public. That diagram we have seen for the 3 particular parameters. Then we have discussed the ethical issues in the relation between business and the government. So whenever the question comes of domestic business, there is no much confusion or there is no much thing to discuss. But domestic business they usually there all accountability is taken by government. But when we say the big companies like MNCs, MNCs, they are having their good financial power, they are having their staff, and they are running in a big scale. That's why in case of MNC, that ethical issues arrive related to accountability between the government and the particular business owner. Okay, so that is the thing. Then we have seen globalization and business. So what ethical issues are faced in the business because of the globalization? So that chart we have seen for domestic business or initial level, and so I will just show you that chart what we have seen in the previous lecture. That chart is summarizing that particular point. Changing context, traditional context आणि globalized context. मग एखादा बिझनेस जर डोमेस्टिक लेवल पासून ग्लोबलाइज लेवल वरती शिफ्ट झाला तर these are the things that are changed in that particular case. Okay, so that we have to understand. Okay, so that table is important. Then government, business and sustainability. So with respect to sustainability aspect, what care needs to be taken, that points are discussed in this particular point. Now this one point it is remaining from this chapter number 6, data identity and security, crime and punishment. So this point is obviously related to this information technology, first part of this chapter. So all of us know that in case of IT, आता जे आपण गुगल वापरतो, फेसबुक वापरतो किंवा जीमेल चे जे वापरतो, गुगल पे आपण यूज करतो. So all these things are coming under this information technology. And wherever in banking, आता banking पण आपल्याकडे आजकाल आपण ऑनलाइन करतो. But whatever is the personal information or whatever is the information of the customer, ती information safe राहायला पाहिजे किंवा त्याची प्रायव्हसी मेंटेन व्हायला पाहिजे. So that parameter is related with the particular security part which belongs to the information technology sector. So if security of that data is not maintained, everybody else know that in nowadays that hacking it is coming in picture. So what happens in that case? So एखादा जर कॉन्फिडेन्शियल डेटा असेल बँकेचा किंवा कुठल्याही अशा ऑर्गनायझेशनचा जिथे एम्प्लॉईची पर्सनल इन्फॉर्मेशन, लेट इट बी फायनान्शियल, लेट इट बी देअर फॅमिली पर्सनल इन्फॉर्मेशन, that if it is hacked then that persons may get trouble. किंवा आजकाल आपण बघतो बऱ्याचदा फेक कॉल सुद्धा येतात आपल्याला मोबाईल वरती, that you tell your this bank account number, your password. So that is one kind of not maintaining the security. So that kind of things are considered here in this particular point. We will see that in detail. And crime and punishment means what? For this cyber crime, what are the particular crime, what are the punishment? म्हणजे हॅकिंग केलं, कुठल्या प्रकारचं हॅकिंग असू शकतं आणि त्याच्यासाठी काय पनिशमेंट आहे. सो दीज आर द 2 points that we are going to discuss today. Okay, so mostly these are the practical things. So all of us are aware about this particular point, but we will see it in detail. Data identity आणि सिक्युरिटी. तर मला सांगा कुठल्या कुठल्या प्रकारचा डेटा असतो ज्याची सिक्युरिटी मेंटेन करणं आवश्यक आहे इन केस ऑफ दिस इन्फॉर्मेशन टेक्नॉलॉजी. What kind of data needs to be secure? Can you tell me some examples? This is the last lecture, at least for this you give some answers that I expect. This is very general point. कुठल्या कुठल्या इन्फॉर्मेशन साठी आपल्याला सिक्युरिटी गरजेची आहे सांगा मला. Tell me that kind of business and tell that examples. Yes. For which type of data the security is required? Yes, Srushti, can you tell? Data security, it is important. That examples can you tell? Anybody else? So data security, challenges and solutions. That point we are going to see here. So screen is visible. Please give answer. Yes. Visible or not? Screen is visible or not? Aishwarya? Srushti? Shreya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in nowadays that data is very valuable asset for any business. So whatever database they are maintaining, that is very valuable because every information it is stored in the database. No matter what industry you are in, it's critical to take care of your data, whether it is financial report, healthcare records, or a startup business plan. So 3 examples they have given. एखादी फायनान्सचा बिझनेस असेल तर दॅट कॅन बी द फायनान्शियल रिपोर्ट, ऑडिटिंग स्टेटमेंट्स आहेत, ही सगळी फायनान्शियल ची इन्फॉर्मेशन तरी ऍटलिस्ट कॉन्फिडेन्शियल मेंटेन करायला पाहिजे प्रत्येक बिझनेसची. सो दिस फायनान्शियल रिपोर्ट्स, हेल्थ केअर रेकॉर्ड्स, सपोज यू आर प्रिझर्विंग सम हेल्थ केअर रेकॉर्ड्स ऑफ द पर्टिक्युलर पीपल, देन दॅट शुड बी ऑल्सो कॉन्फिडेन्शियल. आता कुठलाही मेडिकल रिपोर्ट हा कॉन्फिडेन्शियलिटी त्याची मेंटेन केलेली असते, कुणालाही तो रिपोर्ट बघायला मिळत नाही एक्सेप्ट देअर फॅमिली मेंबर्स लाईक दॅट. सो हेल्थ केअर रेकॉर्ड असू दे किंवा स्टार्टअप बिझनेस प्लॅन असू दे, ह्या सगळ्या बिझनेस मधल्या गोष्टी ज्या आहेत, फॉर दिस डेटा द कॉन्फिडेन्शियलिटी शुड बी मेंटेन. अँड डिस्पाइट ऑफ इन्क्रीज्ड डेटा प्रोटेक्शन रेग्युलेशन, डेटा ब्रीच रिस्क आर ऑल्सो ग्रोईंग. म्हणजे किती जरी आपण त्याला प्रोटेक्शन साठी वेगवेगळे वेआउट काढले तरी डेटा हॅकिंग, ब्रीचिंग म्हणजे काय, डेटा हॅकिंग और लीकिंग ऑफ दॅट पर्टिक्युलर डेटा. सो दॅट थिंग्स आर हॅपनिंग और दॅट इज इन्क्रीज्ड इन नाउअडेज. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस 80% data breaches involve personally identifiable information and cost of this $150 per record. मग त्यांनी सर्वे नुसार जे स्टॅटिस्टिक्स आहे ते तिथं दिलेले. आता बघा डेटा सिक्युरिटी मध्ये कुठल्या कुठल्या गोष्टी येतात. सो डेटा सिक्युरिटी और इन्फॉर्मेशन सिक्युरिटी इन्क्लूड्स the practices, policies, and principles to protect the digital data and other kind of information. Data security is based on 3 fundamental principles. So which 3 fundamental principles need to be followed for data security? Confidentiality of that information. So confidentiality involves preventing unauthorized access. So for any data, the expected access should be only given. Unauthorized data or unauthorized access should be prevented. आता बऱ्याच वेळा आपण जर आपल्या मोबाईलला सुद्धा किंवा गुगल अकाउंटला सिक्युरिटी सेटिंग सेट केलं असेल आणि तुम्ही जर ते दुसऱ्या पीसी वरून लॉग इन केलं तर इन दॅट केस यू आर गेटिंग द मेसेज दॅट युअर this account it is logged by some other device. You might have observed it. आणि तुम्ही ते तुमच्याकडून कन्फर्मेशन यस आय एम द सेम असं दिल्याशिवाय पुढे जात नाही. सो दॅट इज मेंटेनिंग द कॉन्फिडेन्शियलिटी. म्हणजे तुम्ही जो ऍक्सेस एक्सपेक्टेड आहे तो सोडून दुसऱ्या कोणालाही त्याचा ऍक्सेस घेऊ देत नाही. दॅट इज द कॉन्फिडेन्शियलिटी. इंटिग्रिटी मीन्स व्हॉट? Integrity is about protecting data from improper data erasure or modification. And so you are not allowing anyone to make any changes in the particular data. That is the second parameter. Just 1 minute. Integrity. And third one it is availability. So availability requires ensuring that security control computer system and software all work properly to ensure that service and information system are available when required. Okay, so again in this data security it should be ensured that as and when required these security controls as well as this suppose for some example some encryption keys are there that should be available as per the requirement. So these 3 points are involved in this data security concept. Then another thing here we have to consider, that is why organizations are focusing on data security. Data breaches. Data breach is or data breach means what? Leakage of the particular data. एखादी जर कंपनीची कॉन्फिडेन्शियल इन्फॉर्मेशन जर कुठे लीक झाली तर इट इज व्हेरी क्रिटिकल इन दॅट केस टू हँडल दॅट पर्टिक्युलर सिच्युएशन. डिस्क्लोज होते ती इन्फॉर्मेशन आणि युअर कॉम्पिटिटर्स मे टेक इट्स ऍडव्हान्टेज इन नेगेटिव्ह वे and you will be in the problem. So what are the examples of data breaches? Or data breach can happen due to cyber attacks. Cyber attack म्हणजे काय? Hackers bypass your security technologies and get into your important softwares or your security platform. Data hacking, everyone knows. Then theft or loss of devices containing protected information. एखादा तुमचा पीसी आहे त्याच्यामध्ये जर बऱ्याच तुमच्या इम्पॉर्टंट फाइल्स स्टोअर असतील तर ते जर चोरीला गेलं तर दॅट इज ऑल्सो काइंड ऑफ द डेटा ब्रीचिंग. डेटा थेफ्ट बाय एम्प्लॉईज or other internal users such as contractors and partners. तुम्ही बघा बऱ्याच कंपन्यांमध्ये काही जो कॉन्फिडेन्शियल डेटा आहे त्याचा ऍक्सेस खूप लिमिटेड, म्हणजे जे अगदी ट्रस्टवर्दी पीपल आहेत किंवा जे ट्रस्टवर्दी एम्प्लॉई आहेत त्यांनाच फक्त तो ऍक्सेस असतो. आणि इफ बाय मिस्टेक इफ इट इज used by the another employees and if that data it is what we can say that theft of the data means in that case if data it is leaked out by some any internal users then that is also type of data breaching. Human errors such as accidentally sending sensitive data to someone unauthorized to see it. म्हणजे कधी कधी मेल करताना तुम्ही जो ज्याला करायचं आहे त्याच्याऐवजी जर चुकून दुसऱ्या पर्सनला मेल केला बिकॉज ऑफ सम इनिशियल आर सेम मेनी टाइम्स. So while writing the mail address, if it is some error, then because of that also the data breaching takes place. Okay, so these are the things which we have to consider in the data security and what is the meaning of the breaching of the data किंवा डेटा कुठल्या पद्धतीने लीक होऊ शकतो. So what is the good way to build a solid data security strategy? So these 5 functions should be there for building the data security strongly. Identifying means understand the document that the cyber security risks to your systems, people, assets, data, and capabilities. First, you have to identify which systems are like this. Protect. So you have to protect the systems with against the cyber threats. म्हणजे ज्या इम्पॉर्टंट सिस्टीम आहेत त्याला तुम्ही सिक्युरिटी कीज वाढवू शकता. एका प्रकारे फक्त सिक्युरिटी न ठेवता यू कॅन यूज मल्टिपल सिक्युरिटी aspects for that to increase its confidentiality. Then detect means ensure you can quickly spot actions and events that could pose a risk to your data security. Easily it should be detected. Then once it is detected, you should be able to respond for that. So your procedures should be ready to respond. And last one, it is recovering. So implement strategies for ensuring you can quickly restore data and services impacted by the security incidents. Okay, so these are the 5 steps or 5 functions which are used for this data security. Okay, then the next, what technologies help for data protection? कुठल्या technology आहेत data protection साठी useful? So one, it is data discovery and classification. Data encryption. Encryption म्हणजे काय? Encoding म्हणजे एखादा डेटा आहे त्या पद्धतीने न पाठवता you are using it some code language for that. For example, if I want to say hello, so HELLO, instead of that you will write it in the reverse way. So OLE OLLEH like that, or you will replace the letters by some another code word. म्हणजे च्या ऐवजी त्याच्या पुढचं लेटर घ्यायचं, I घ्यायचं, E च्या ऐवजी F घ्यायचं, like that. So you might have solved that kind of questions in your scholarship exams. Okay, then encryption, that is very common part for data security. Dynamic data masking, so some data it is protected. User and entity behavior analytics, change management and accounting. So all these are the good ways for data protection. Okay, so this is all about the your data security. Okay, and then here if you see the first point, it is data identity and security, and the second आहे crime and punishment. So in such case, if this data it is hacked by mistake, what are the particular crimes and what are the punishments for that particular data theft? Okay, so that we are going to see, or we can say this usually in the words as cyber crimes. So what are the types of cyber crimes and what are the penalties for that particular cyber crime that we are going to see? Okay, so here is the table given. Section, त्यांनी गव्हर्नमेंटचे सेक्शन दिलेले. ऑफेन्स म्हणजे कुठल्या प्रकारचं सायबर क्राईम आहे. डिस्क्रिप्शन म्हणजे त्या क्राईमचं इन डिटेल डिस्क्रिप्शन आणि त्याच्यासाठी काय पेनॉल्टी आहे. So that is given here. So for example, we can see one by one. First one is tampering with computer source documents. And what is its description? If a person knowingly or intentionally conceals, destroys or alters, or intentionally or knowingly causes another to conceal, destroy or alter any computer source code used for a computer program or computer network when the computer source code is required to be kept maintained by law for the time of being in force. म्हणजे एखाद्या तुमच्या सिस्टीम मधला कम्प्युटर कोड आहे किंवा कम्प्युटर प्रोग्राम आहे किंवा कम्प्युटरचा सोर्स कोड आहे तो जर इंटेन्शनली एखाद्याने knowingly or unknowingly or intentionally, if that code it is destroyed or if that code it is leaked by mistake, then that is called as this offense under section 65, tampering with computer source document. And what is the penalty for that in India? So now this is with respect to India only. So penalty for that it is imprisonment up to 3 years and or with fine of rupees 2 lakh. So either he can have the jail for 3 years or fine of 2 lakh rupees can be charged. Then next offense is hacking with computer system. If somebody tries to hack any computer system, so obviously the description we know, if a person with the intent to cause or knowingly that he is likely to cause wrongful use or damage to the public, or any person destroys or deletes or alters any information residing a computer course. म्हणजे एखाद्याने computer मधली एखादी information, ती प्रायव्हेट असू दे पब्लिक असू दे, ती जर हॅक करायचा प्रयत्न केला for some wrong use, then it is called as the hacking with computer system. Then penalty for that it is imprisonment up to 3 years and fine up to rupees 5 lakh. So that is penalty for that. Then third, receiving a stolen computer or communication device. फक्त तुम्ही हॅक करायला केला असेल तरच we are in problem, that is the not also case. If somebody has stolen some computer or somebody has hacked that computer and you are receiving that, and if you are using that, then that also is considered as a crime. A person receives or retains a computer resource or communication device which is known to be stolen or the other person has reason to believe is stolen. So here also the imprisonment up to 3 years and fine of rupees 1 lakh it is charged. Okay. Then using password of another person. A person that is fraudulently uses the password, digital signature or another unique identification of another person. तुम्ही जर एखाद्याची दुसऱ्याची कॉन्फिडेन्शियल इन्फॉर्मेशन म्हणजे पासवर्ड असू द्या किंवा डिजिटल सिग्नेचर असू द्या किंवा कुठल्याही दुसरी जी युनिक आयडेंटिफिकेशन सिस्टीम आहे ती जर तुम्ही दुसऱ्याची यूज केली तर दॅट इज ऑल्सो द ऑफेन्स और क्राइम. And here the punishment for that is imprisonment up to 3 years and with fine of 1 lakh. Then cheating using computer resource. If a person cheats someone using a computer resource or communication, so if you are cheating someone using the computer, so that is also considered as the offense. म्हणजे तुम्ही एखाद्या दुसऱ्याचा कम्प्युटर तुम्ही you are showing as if you are that person and you are cheating someone, then that is also the crime. So for that also the punishment it is given, imprisonment and fine of 1 lakh. Then this publishing private images of others. So if a person captures, transmits or publishes image of person's private parts without his or her consent or knowledge, so that is also considered as the cyber crime and it is having the punishment as 3 years imprisonment and fine of rupees 2 lakh. Okay, then like this there are various other things. So publishing information which is obscene in the electronic form. So here is the list. That's which things are considered as a cyber crime. So this is the general information also which is useful for the people to understand what things are considered as a cyber crime and what is the punishment for the particular cyber crime. Okay, so these things are under this particular point, that data identity security crime and punishment. So we know usually that cyber crimes are very means that destructive things which are taken in very wrong way, and that is not resulting in a good thing at all. Okay, so this is all about this chapter number 6. Okay, so here we are completing the chapter number 6. I hope all of you have understood the points. So as I have told you that this is the sheet PDF in which the 6 chapters MCQs are given. And along with this, as I told, I will also give you some other MCQs apart from this additional MCQs. That also you can go through that. आणि तुमच्या स्टडी मटेरियलच्या शीट मध्ये I will give you the other MCQs in the additional link column. Just you have to check it that whether anything is there in that, what is there in the additional link column. आणि हे जे 2 पॉइंट्स आहेत आता आपण बघितलेले. So these 2 sites, data security and cyber crime, that also I will add in your study material. So these are the MCQs. I'm just showing it from this chapter number 6. Okay. So that is civil society and environment. That is chapter number 6. I will just check if any MCQs are remaining from any chapter, then I will add it immediately up to tomorrow. Okay. And you can see this sheet, you can refer it for MCQs because now your exam is going to be online. So you just now tell me what are your other requirements so that I can help you in that aspect. Please give me your inputs. What else you require, you can tell so that accordingly I can add the particular material. Okay, and again one more thing that your tutorials, you just wait 1 minute.